So we've been working a lot with obviously our partners as well as all other aggregators and portals that exist in an OTT environment. It's actually been a great benefit for us in terms of expanding the overall reach as we've seen the declining audience and behavior within the kind of linear TV or MVPD kind of distribution environment. OTT has opened up a whole new opportunity for an audience, particularly younger audiences that are learning a different behavior. So our overall approach has been a requirement for us to kind of identify that behavior and how do we expand reach in those places, either with the people who are doing business in the TV world or other players that are aggregating inventory and an advertising, an AVOD type model, which obviously the advertiser versus the SVOD has been a little bit of a interesting subject and seeing what Disney Plus is doing and how that the inventory and choices can transition from an ad environment to a on-demand subscription model. So we've built it into our overall approach, so our overall video neutral approach, how we can deliver reach within those environments against the specific audience that we're buying against. And now we're in a place where we're just kind of trying to find who are the right players to work with. I can tell you all the TV networks are coming to us with their kind of their OTT elements or apps as part of the extension of TV within the buys, and we've been supportive of that. I think the main thing that we've been kind of working through is, okay, how much, what's the appropriate amount, and it was the measurement and the accountability of those environments where they should be.
So where does that stand? Do you feel that you have a pretty strong toolkit? What do you need to sort of close the deal or expand the opportunity?
Well, no, I don't think we have enough. So I think we understand what the behavior is, like through Magnet and through all the research that we've been able to gather. What we're looking for is working with our partners to understand exactly what does the reach curves look like within those environments, so we can kind of build proxies for the larger audience. Some are willing to share that with you, some are not. So we've had our research and analytics people work alongside of us with these partners to be able to gather that information and build it as part of our existing tools, because we can build something outside of it, which we've done, but it's actually better for us talking to our clients to have it integrated into our overall toolkit system, because that's what they're used to and that's what their expectations are, and it's been vetted and we all feel comfortable with being able to build the planning side. So that's the thing that we've been working a lot over the past probably 8 months with our largest providers.
So Jon, what are some of the interesting opportunities around ad load, the format of advertising, interactive advertising? Mm-hmm. There's like a lot of different flavors that we hear about. I'm sure Hulu will probably present more at their new front. What's exciting to you in terms of the media and the opportunity of OTT?
Yeah, so I think that's exactly that. I mean, the opportunity has been widened within our marketing objectives. So it's not the one-to-many kind of passive environment that a TV buy can do. It's, okay, how do we market on a one-to-one basis? How do we deliver a communication that is more relevant to an individual and make it more personalized? And then and have some sort of story or opportunity to be able to go deeper within that brand, because it is all interactive, and it's actually affording us a lot more opportunity to do things pretty interesting. And we're seeing higher engagement rates, we're seeing a lot of more time spent, and ultimately, more brand affinity. So I think all of that has been incredibly interesting. We are just working with our clients to figure out, okay, what are those incremental steps and the more complexity built into their process on a creative level, and how can we serve it more dynamically so that we are making it more personalized and relevant to individuals, but also, as you mentioned, the desire to have less clutter in those environments has been, a boon to viewers. And I think we've all agreed that the current environment of watching television is hard if you're not in an on-demand or ability to skip through some of the ads. You're just not going to have people stay through all the commercial breaks on the largest percentage of the audiences that you're trying to hit. So we need to be smarter about how we're talking to them.
So Let's talk a little bit about targeting and using data, either first-party data from your clients, and also you have this amazing platform, the Axiom platform that's been acquired. How does sort of data, first-party data, and this identity graph help you power targeting and understand performance around advanced TV?
Yeah, so the idea of data, obviously in an environment where you're working more one-to-one and trying to drive more customization and personalization, data is critical. So we are first building who are those overall high-value audiences that are actually going to improve a business outcome. And then the first-party data as well as third-party data is enabling us to verify or prove that those outcomes are actually happening. So we've all recognized that the purchase funnel is no longer a linear type process. If you're doing an interactive environment within any channel, but particularly in OTT, we want to make sure that what we're doing is actually producing some sort of outcome, and it could be more, brand-centric measures like, affinity or desirability, but like how do we actually understand what that outcome is on purchase intent or actual action? And that's really what we've been trying to leverage Axiom as well as our ongoing kind of process of towards outcomes. Like that has been the entire goal of our whole agency, is to really bring that intention or the beginning part of our plan and prove out on what we actually do that's working.
And finally, Jon, you have a lot of clients coming into town, I'm sure, for the new fronts and the upfronts. What are some of their questions, and what do you hope some of their takeaways will be?
Yeah, well, we're going to come in and do the meetings with everybody as an industry, but how are we curating that week so we can have more, high-depth strategic conversations with those partners? Because as we talked about earlier, the complexity and desire to do something more customized to a consumer also means we want to do something more customized as an advertiser. And the media partners we work with, their portfolios are large with a lot of different variations of different types of media that are geared towards different objectives. It's not one size fits all. So we want to be able to actually make those experiences for those clients when they come in more suited to what their objectives are, what are the things they're trying to solve for. And we ask our partners to help us figure that out, because we know that's where the money's going to go. We would need them to put that front and center as part of their overall approach or deal that we're trying to craft.
Great. And then, Jon, just throw something out. In terms of investment, new opportunities, what kind of you're excited about? Is there anything that you can sort of point to in terms of a growth media that you're really excited, your clients are excited, you think is a big opportunity?
Yeah, well, I definitely think the OTT piece is an incredibly exciting opportunity for us that we've just really, even though we've been working on it for a while, have only just scratched the surface on. Just because the measurement and scalability is actually becoming at a point where we think it's actually to be a foundational element of our overall video approach. The opportunity for dynamic creative, like how are we setting up an automated and operational platform that allows us to serve the right ad to the right individual, and then also being able to expand other places with video in premium video in like social channels. So whether it's Snapchat or Facebook Watch, like those are places where we know people are spending a significant amount of time, and those are the places we should be doing more of our communication work so that we can actually establish more of a relationship and conversation with the consumers and viewers that our advertisers are seeking.